The question that everybody's been asking, is it worth picking up loose change? Now, to pick up loose change, you'd have to squat or kneel down to pick it up. Personally, I average around 1.59 seconds per squat for 20 squats, with a single squat best only taking roughly 1.1 seconds. So, with 3600 seconds per hour, assuming about 4 seconds to account for a casual kneel and moving out of your way to pick up the coin, you could reasonably expect an equivalent of 900 coins per hour if you're not super efficient, with upwards of probably 2400 coins if you're a sweat. And I'm using coins per hour here because minimum wage is kind of something of a metric, but not really. So since time is apparently undervalued at around $9 to $10 per hour in the US, picking up pennies isn't very worth it unless you're putting in effort. But this doesn't account for the extra calories you're going to be consuming. With the additional walking out of your way to pick up a coin and the calories burned from squatting or kneeling to pick it up, you can expect around a third of a calorie burned per coin. Now, it isn't the most price-efficient way to consume calories, but assuming you eat rice at about 70 cents per pound, at 1600 calories per pound of raw rice, you're looking at about 0.04 of a cent per coin you pick up, which, unless you're picking up pennies, changes your total money per hour by less than 1%, which makes you wonder, why did you include this? And of course, the obvious answer is something that matters more is transaction times. If you're paying in all pennies, then fuck you. And if you're paying with some change mixed in with your regular bills, then you're probably adding an extra 4 seconds per coin in effective transaction time, because they're a hassle to store, remember, and count. This means your effective money per hour picking up coins is halved because using coins kind of sucks. I mean, technically, if you're planning on using coins anyways, this doesn't actually affect your money per hour picking up coins because you were already wasting time to begin with. But I think most of today's youth usually don't buy things with coins because they suck. The obvious alternative is using one of those coin machine thingies that takes your money to give you your money. But I think those machines give you an option for store credits or gift cards instead of cash, so it doesn't actually take your money if you're planning on buying groceries anyways. But I imagine the 4 seconds per coin that I randomly assumed previously is likely a reasonable estimate for the effective transaction time, but I don't actually know because I never used one of these machines and it depends on the proximity to the entrance of the store. But using this logic, unless I'm missing a huge time sink that comes from picking up coins, the money per hour is still pretty good, at around $22.50 an hour picking up nickels to $112.50 an hour grabbing quarters. But because this video is already stupid enough as it is, we still have to remember opportunity costs exist. Apparently, some people believe that we aren't corporate slaves and that our time has inherent value and is worth more than $10 an hour, or whatever they feel like paying us. Like, people still have to work for minimum wage because some money is better than dying, but the more money you have, the less value it has to you. Theoretically anyways. And people typically value time at or above minimum wage because most people that have one job aren't usually looking to get another. So if we look at the value gained by picking up coins, it'd be some amount less than the actual flat money per hour I calculated earlier. And this leads us to a game theory or prisoner dilemma type of situation. If you pick up coins, you get the value of that coin minus the value of your time. But if, say, a homeless person picked up that coin, I'd assume they'd value their time less because they'd need some money to not die. And so, an average working Joe like me picking up coins would add less value to the overall value of society than a homeless person picking up coins. And no, this isn't an infinite value generator because somebody loses value dropping the coin in the first place.